Okay, Holiday and Resonant, Chapter 9, Center of Mass and Linear Momentum. Problem 5. What are A, the x coordinates, and B, the y coordinates of the center of mass for the uniform plate shown? So it's a uniform plate, and they didn't give us any mass like they did the previous problem. So we're going to say the mass is proportional. The mass is proportional to the area. And we'll figure out the area of the plate. Here we have 4 and 2. This is 2 times 4, which would be 8. And this is times 1. So that's going to be 8 centimeters square. And then we can look at this part here. We're going to have 6. We take that 1 from there. 6 times 2. That's 2 times 6, which is going to give us a plus 12 centimeters square. And we look at this section here. We've taken care of this and this portion. Then we have 2 times 2. That's just going to be 4 centimeters square. So the area of the, yes, this is 6 times 1, which would be 6 centimeters square. So we have 12 and 10, which would be 22 centimeters square for the area. And now for each piece, we will, like this is 4 liters. For this piece, we will put that over 22 centimeters. So 4 over 22 is going to equal, that's going to equal 0.118. That's for this section here. And we have 7 times 2 for this section here, which is going to be 14 over 22. And 14 divided by 22 is equal 63.636. We're just going to say 64. And so it takes care of this proportion of mass. And here we're going to have 4. This is just 2 times 2, 4 again, divided by 22. And that's going to give us 0.18. And we're going to make these out to be the masses. So the total mass, you got 14, 4, and 4, which is going to be 22 over 22. So the total mass is just going to equal to 1. Now we have to find, we have this piece here equaling 0.18. This large piece here is going to equal 0.64. It's representing the mass. And this piece here is 0.18 again. So we have our x and y coordinates. So let's find these positions. This position here, this is 0 right here. This is 0. And so this would be minus 1. And we're using L, so this would be, this position here would be minus L. It's 2L from here to here. So from here to this position would be minus L. And the y position would be to get to the center of this. This is 7. The y position would be, this is 7. 3.5 would be the center of this piece. So we have 3, so that'll be 0.5 minus 0.5 L. So that takes care of this coordinate. Let's look at this one. If we were to get 0, we know that that is 4. So the x position would be 2L. Now the y position, we go back to the 2 and we're just going to go up. We go up 2 because between here and here is 2. And then we go 1/2. This is just 1. So that's 2.5 L. We look at this coordinates on this piece here. So we have, so the x position would be right here. This is 2L, so it would be L to the right for x. And the y would be down. This is 4 for the whole thing. So it would be 5L, be right here. The whole thing is 4 for the whole thing. So right here would be 3L. So we have L and the y is 3L. That's a negative 3L. So we have our x and y's components. So x, center of mass, is going to equal, since we know the mass is just 1, so that's just 1/1. So times the sum of all our x's. That's for the x center. So we got 2L times, we're looking at this one, 0.18 for the mass, 0.18 plus a minus L times, that's this big piece, and that's a 0.64. Plus this piece here is just L for the x coordinates, and it's times 0.18. And I said the whole thing is divided by 1. Our mass added up to 1. So the sum, x, COM, I'll be right back with you. And you're going to get x center of mass is about 0.5 centimeters. I know in the back of the book they have, I rounded this up, but if you look at the answer in the back of the book, it's going to be 0.45 centimeters because they didn't round this up. They left this as 0.63. Okay, the y center of mass, we do the same thing. Still going to be divided by 1 because that's the total. 14 and 4 will be 22/22, which will give us a mass of 1, times the sum. Now we'll just use the y coordinates. We got a 2.5 L, and it's going to be time this 0.18. Then we come to this one. We got a minus 0.5 L. And that's going to be time this large piece here. Let's just use 0.63 just to comply with the answer probably in the back of the book. And then we have this piece right here, which is minus 3L, which is going to be minus 3L, and that's going to be time 0.18. Now, I hope you can see that 8. That didn't make it any better. 0.18. So I'll be back when I sum these up. So this would be a minus 2.0. That's for the y coordinates. And for the x, this is a minus also. This 5 times 0.64 is a minus, and it's greater than both of these put together. So this is minus. Let's correct that right now. So you have a minus 0.45 centimeters x and a minus 2.0 y.